functions and different scaling. So is that hard?
In my lab, we study the development of the brain. We're interested in how the cells get born, how they move around to their correct place, and how they make these trillions of connections and how they do it correctly. Often it doesn't happen correctly, so we're interested in how to make it happen correctly.
We think that in brains in things like Alzheimer's or autism, schizophrenia, there are problems with wiring, and that those problems can tell us where these potential diseases are coming from. So research like ours is getting at how the normal brain is wired in order to begin to understand how miswiring causes disorders that we see in neurological development and in things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's.
What better time than when the President of the United States identifies the brain as his signature scientific initiative, and the resources and the federal interest is going to be there, and it percolates all the way down. We're at that stage where we can collect a lot of information. Now we're beginning to figure out how to process all that information and reduce it to the point then that human beings can take a look at it. That's one reason why we developed the system behind me, which is a 3D virtual reality visualization system. So if we can put it in visual form, then we can look in and see things that we hadn't seen before, that we wouldn't see just in a bunch of numbers on your computer screen.
The machine learning, getting machines and computers to figure out what these cells do, that part really blows my mind. It's kind of artificial intelligence kind of pushing the limits on things.
But this is going to force us to think in terms of how do we leverage all the knowledge that has been developed so far, and how can we refocus it for the specific problem of understanding neurons and how they are connected.
I find it fascinating. The fact that we're on the cusp of really understanding what it is that makes us what we are is incredibly exciting. And the fact that we can learn so much in such a short period of time because we're developing the technology to be able to do it is really something that I want to be involved in.